Hello guys, welcome to Ankur Science World. I hope you all are doing well. Before starting today's video, I want to sincerely apologize for not being active on this channel for a long time. Due to some personal reasons, I wasn't able to upload videos regularly. Thank you so much to everyone who waited and stayed connected with this channel. Today, I'm finally back with a new video from the Knowledge Booster series. Well, I'm not telling about the topic, but soon you all will realize what topic I am talking about. So, like, my first question is that we breathe every moment of our life, but have you ever wondered what happens to the oxygen once it enters our body? How does oxygen travel from the lungs to the brain, muscles, and every tiny cell? And most importantly, why is oxygen transported by hemoglobin and not directly by blood? In this video, we will understand this process step by step in very simple words. So, let's start. So, talking about breathing to blood journey, when we inhale, oxygen enters our lungs through the nose and the mouth. Inside the lungs, oxygen reaches millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli, and these alveoli are surrounded by very thin blood vessels called capillaries. Through these thin walls, oxygen moves from the lungs into the blood. Now, there might be a question in your head that now once oxygen has entered the blood, we might think that the blood itself will carry it, right? But in reality, blood alone cannot transport enough oxygen. So, what is the reason behind this limitation? Let us find out. Blood is not a single substance, okay, and it is made up of different components. The liquid part of blood is called plasma, and it contains water, salts, proteins, and nutrients. Along with plasma, blood also contains red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Now, talking about the limitation of plasma, plasma can dissolve oxygen but only in a very small quantity. This dissolved oxygen is not sufficient to supply all the organs of the body. So, if our body depended only on plasma for oxygen transport, even simple activities like walking would become difficult, right? So, to solve this problem, our body uses red blood cells. Red blood cells are present in huge numbers and are specifically designed for oxygen transport. Inside these red blood cell is a protein called hemoglobin. How does it works? Hemoglobin acts like a carrier for oxygen. So each hemoglobin molecule can bind with four oxygen molecules. When oxygen binds with hemoglobin, it forms oxyhemoglobin. This process allows blood to carry a large amount of oxygen efficiently. Uh, if I talk about role of iron and release of oxygen, so hemoglobin basically contains iron. Okay, you have also heard about it from your childhood. So it plays a crucial role in binding oxygen. This binding is not actually permanent. So actually what happens is that oxygen binds with hemoglobin in the lungs and is released in tissues where oxygen is required. This ensures that oxygen is delivered exactly where it is needed. You can imagine plasma as a small container that can carry very little oxygen. Hemoglobin, on the other hand, works like a large transport vehicle that can carry a heavy load. That is why hemoglobin is essential for life. So that's all for today's video, and yeah, before ending the video, let us quickly check our understanding with a few multiple choice questions. You can pause the video and write your answer in comment. So my first question is, oxygen in human blood is mainly transported by option A, blood plasma, option B, platelets, option C, hemoglobin, or option D, white blood cells. Write in the comment. Now my question 2 is, hemoglobin is found inside which type of blood cell? White blood cell option A, platelets option B, red blood cells option C, or option D, plasma. Third question is, which metal present in hemoglobin helps in binding oxygen? Sodium, calcium, iron, or magnesium? The compound question 4. The compound formed when oxygen binds with hemoglobin is called carbaminohemoglobin, oxyhemoglobin, carboxyhemoglobin, deoxyhemoglobin. And the last question is, why is blood plasma alone not sufficient for oxygen transport? Plasma cannot circulate, plasma lacks red color, plasma can dissolve only a small amount of oxygen, plasma contains carbon dioxide. So, if you got all the answers right, that's great. If not, don't worry. Understanding concepts takes time. You can write your score out of 5 in the comments. So to summarize today's video, blood plasma alone cannot carry enough oxygen. Hemoglobin present inside red blood cells increases the oxygen carrying capacity of blood. This is why oxygen is transported mainly by hemoglobin and not directly by blood. If you enjoyed this knowledge booster video, please like, share and subscribe to Ankur Science World. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.